This is Overtime with Chris Dewar, only on KHQA.
Well, this is Saturday, March 13th, and you have entered Overtime, where the KHQA sports team is working even harder for your viewing pleasure tonight because the man decided to steal an extra hour out of your weekend. The man. This is a red letter day on the Tri-State sports calendar. The Quincy University women play for a national Sweet 16 berth against a heated rival. The Marion County Lady Mustangs try to book passage to a third straight Final Four against a compelling upstart. Clopton's back in the mix, and of course we bring closure to the boys' portion of the high school basketball season with the last two teams standing in Peoria. One bidding for a state title, the other looking to add a little third-place luster to one of the more storied programs in Illinois small school history, and both facing huge obstacles today in trying to do so. We will start with a state championship game between Winchester West Central and Newark, the team ranked number 2 in the state at the end of the year. Auspicious moments in the first quarter. Parker Day doing what he does, little larceny, little layup at the other end. Dylan Guthrie came in, his team's leading scorer, and he would get himself loose as well from the top and knocking down the triple. How about this? More in the post, the great dish to West Bulig from Parker Day as well. But unfortunately, West Central was already down 18-9 at the end of the first 8 minutes. Then Day, just disastrous, picks up his third foul with 7 minutes left in the second. And what started bad for the Cougars got worse quickly. End of the half, though, Dylan Guthrie grabs the loose ball. West Bulig hits the 3 to beat the buzzer. 13 points on the day for West. Bulig also doing some dishing in this game, hooking up with Parker Day on the down low. Just 6 points for Parker on the day. Newark just too strong, too athletic from the outside. Cameron Berg knocking down the triple in this game, and that was the story. West Central had no answer for all of that Newark offense. Losing today, taking second place in the state by the final count of 57-35. Good day, just not the finish Jeff Abel had dreamed about.
We just faced too much length today, and they're a full team. They really didn't have a guy you could cheat off of to go double. They did a good job of, when you're 6'6", you can kind of see over our trap and see where it's coming from. But, it wasn't for a lack of effort on our guys' part. I thought that we come out and, they got us on our heels early. Our guys fought and did everything we could. But, it's just a matter of we ran into a bigger, faster team today.
And, of course, we'll talk more about the other state trophy grab today for the Pittsfield Sockies a little later in this program. Well, the undefeated Marion County Lady Mustangs hit Moberly this afternoon, seeking to secure their third straight Final Four appearance, and apparently so inspired, ponied up their finest effort of the year at the expense of Hale today. Mike Johnson's team in full-on seek and destroy mode in this one, putting that perfect record to the test and looking every bit of it, spoiling a homecoming of sorts for Hale coach Sarah Gillian, who was part of a Moberly JUCO team that finished second in the nation. Nostalgia took a backseat today. 8-0 Mustang run to start. Jessica Red adding to it right there from mid-range. Devin Johnson from the wing gets that to bounce home. And it was just that kind of steady build today from Marion County. How about Randy Lee Plunkett into the paint today? Big numbers for her. She had 16 points and so much more as she got her shooting touch back. How about some running right now? Looking like the Lakers of old right here. Devin Johnson finishing the Showtime break. Then Kaylin Spratt banking home the 3. And before you could blink, it was a 15-point lead. But it wouldn't stop there. The crazy Mustang fans loving it today as their team would shoot 57% from the field in the first half. How about some Jessica Red spinning around, knocking down the jumper. Scouts from the University of Missouri checking her out today. More to come right here. Randy Lee Plunkett finds the fortuitous carom. And then we're going to get transitional. Jessica Red would finish right here. Despite being hawked on the day by 2 6-footers, no one could stop Miss Red. No one could stop the Lady Mustangs. Up huge at the half. They're just going to keep building. Look at the pass from Devin Johnson. Blind inside to Jessica Red. And it just kept coming like that all day long. How about a little Kaylin Spratt off on the Snowbird pass? Free, clear, wide open. She knocks that down. It was so good today, Jessica Red was knocking down three-pointers, like legitimate distance college three-pointers in this one. Randy Lee Plunkett, the larceny, the layup. She not only had the 16 points, she had 6 steals in the day, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Talk about being a 4-category player. She was that today and more. We're not done yet. Devin Johnson about to come free. Nice pass from Jessica Red. Oh, it's time to celebrate Marion County because you are headed back to Mizzou Arena for the 3rd time in 3 years. The girls excited. They win 56-26 in a running clock victory in a state quarterfinal. Up next for them, a showdown with the defending state champion Montrose. Combined total record of these two teams, 55-0 right now. That game's set for Thursday at Mizzou Arena, or excuse me, in Columbia at 5 o'clock coming up on Thursday. Should be an awful lot of fun for the Marion County Lady Mustangs yet again.
The kids just did a terrific job of all facets of the game as far as pushing the ball, defensive rebound, and then half-court execution.
It was just so fun. We worked together. We run really well. We knew coming here that we would have to run our butts off and rebound, and we all worked so good together. And Jessica starting us off with a 3 and Randy lead putbacks. It was just all went together.
I mean, there's more pressure added to it, but I really think it's a good pressure, and I think it's really built us as a team and helped us progress the way we have.
I love Devin Johnson. She did the legitimate chorus of angel sound for us today. Oh, I can't even do it. My voice doesn't go that high, but good for Devin. Great job, Marion County Lady Mustangs, and great job, Clopton Lady Hawks. Late start tonight in Moberly, so we could not get this game for you tonight, but we will be seeing the Clopton Lady Hawks at Columbia for the 7th time in 9 years. They knock off Harrisburg 66-53. Harrisburg is the defending state champion. Great win for Clopton. Phenomenal stuff, as that is, I said, a huge win for Clopton. Up next for them. And as we mentioned earlier, Marion County will be playing at the Hearn Center coming up on Friday. Clopton as well at the Hearn Center on Thursday, both of those teams. By the way, up next for Clopton is showdown with Purdy, which knocked off Fordland tonight, 53-47. Ain't that Purdy? 8:20 the start time coming up on Thursday for the Clopton Lady Hawks, who have been incredible. Congratulations to Larry Loggeman and the crew on a nice win. More from Joe Morano on them coming up a little later this week. Well, let's not mince words. There isn't a whole lot of pre-existing good karma between the Quincy University and Wisconsin Parkside women's basketball programs. Not that you ever really need bulletin board material for a national tournament game, but the Lady Rangers could in fact draw inspiration from Twittergate, where the Hawks coach, J.D. Gravina, made a questionable remark about the appearance of one of the Parkside players. Fire-up time right there. QU opened this game on a 10-0 run. They were countered, though, by Wisconsin Parkside with a 15-5 run to tie the game up, and then Parkside took over from there. Quincy University in the second half, down 7 at this point, trying to come back. Courtney Schumann, the great bucket right there, 2 of her 20 points in the game. More to come. Steph Wagner had 3 3-pointers in this game, all of them in the second half, as she closed her team back to within 4, 45-41. But every time Quincy University tried to get over the hump, they just couldn't. Wisconsin would respond. Holly Schwagmeyer right here trying to bring her team back. She had 10 points in the game, one of just 2 Hawks in double figures today, as she closed her team back to within 47-43. But Brittany Byer of Wisconsin Parkside answered every Quincy University call. They end up winning today by the final count as Parkside 73-62 to dash a phenomenal season for Quincy University. And as J.D. Gravina saw it, you live by the 3, you die by the 3.
You know, if you're going to go against the zone, you've got to be able to hit some outside shots. And, yeah, we wanted to attack more and get some easy looks. But, you know, we had a couple really good looks at open three-pointers. And, you know, we've led the conference in three-point shooting percentage all year. And, you know, to shoot 20% and 6 of 30, I mean, there's a ton of variables in the game, but that probably makes a difference between winning and losing.
We kind of let them come back in it, and then it was just a fight from there on out. And, you know, that's something that we've tried working on all through the year, not to let up and not to drop our intensity. But, you know, we did a little bit and let them back in it, and that was something, you know, we can't do in a big game like this.